Good morning. My name is Heather DeBarb, and everyone alive today has in some way, shape, or form been affected by 21st century advancement. This includes the job market, which is geared towards a technology-centered, STEM-based future. Now, with the job market and society as a whole changing to suit modern-day developments, it would seem necessary for the school curriculum to do the same, which begs the question, to what extent has today's curriculum changed to suit the needs of 21st century advancement, and how are the skills needed for this advancement being taught? Firstly, what is 21st century advancement? According to Wesley Fryer in a magazine article named The Digital Face of 21st Century Curriculum, it is the increase of availability in digital content and communication tools. Examples of this would be things that we are all familiar with, such as the smartphone, the electric car, and the smartwatch. But however, there are skills that are needed to navigate these tools, as well as being able to use them in an actual job. These skills that will need to be taught, according to Anne Murphy in the Rubicon International, in an online article named Back to the Future, Integrating 21st Century Skills into the Curriculum. A few of these skills would be information, media, and technology skills, which is basic technology skills such as learning how to operate a laptop or a computer, and life and career skills, which is knowing what to do and how to navigate in a social setting where you're supposed to collaborate and communicate with others. Now, one of the important things that schools should consider when attempting to teach these students these new skills is to know how these students learn. And according to some data gathered by Nancy Knowlton in the magazine article, Students 21st Century Learning, Multiple Paths Lead to Expertise, students today have several tasks underway at a time, and they apply their attention to each task for short periods of amount of time, and they do this very easily, which implies that using things that are to grab the attention of students and use memorable experiences allows for easier learning, such as memorable graphs and short videos. Another way for schools to apply these skills into their curriculum would be to offer multiple opportunities for practice and to use interactive strategies that compel students to participate in classroom activities. But there are many schools already, especially in Florida, that have adopted to using these strategies and applying these skills into their schools. But is it working? Not necessarily. According to highly experienced teachers in a local high school, they claim that these strategies would be more effective if students weren't as stressed about the test and whether the material being taught is on the test. This is a very big issue because considering the fact that most students forget the material taught in class right after the test. Here's my solution. For classes and for teachers in general to know how to apply these skills in the classroom that not only is memorable for students after the fact, but to ensure that the skills and material being taught is actually useful for the students in the future. In this way, they could be successful in the future when they are in the job market contributing to society. What questions may you all have?
All right, first question. How did you handle the differing perspectives or lenses in order to research your whole paper?
Well, I took into consideration that some people would think that the testing, the end of the year testing that students go through would actually help students. But as I gathered more information, I found that there was more information on how the testings at the end of the year really harm the students in like a mental way, and that the material that they learn in the beginning of the year and throughout the year as a whole is often forgotten afterwards. So I went with that as perspective.
Okay. And if you had more time, what additional research would you conduct on this issue?
I would try to find more statistics on the exact amount of schools or percentages of schools in Florida that actually implement these changes into their curriculum, and that's about it.
All right, thank you.